Hi student, I am your English teacher once again in front of you with a beautiful exercise which we usually used to do in our classroom, but here I am not getting the opportunity, so we will practice it here itself. Okay, once again I am wishing all of your good days on behalf of Sirampur George Telegraph Smart Center and on our personal behalf. I hope you all are well with your good health, good spirit and an excellent mood. Okay, let us start our session today. Today we will have an exercise. This exercise usually we used to do in our classroom. Okay. Now here also, when you are all are in your home, you are getting an opportunity to do this exercise in a better way. Okay. This exercise is called listening skill. Now, this listening skill is a very beautiful practice to improve your spoken English. What you will have to do? You will listen a story carefully. Okay, here you are getting an opportunity to listen it again and again, but I will request you not to go for that. You just listen it once so that you can recall it. Recall it means you can remember it. You can once again remember this story and you can make this story, you can comprehend this story once again. Okay, with your own words, you need not to go or you need not to mimic all the words which I am telling or which I am saying here. Okay, you should go for your own words. What you will have to do? Listen the story very carefully. I have written here do's. What you will have to do? Listen the story very carefully. Okay, each and every word you try to understand the meaning. Then, yes, of course, understand the meaning. You should understand the meaning. Then you remake the story. In fact, the story which I am going to tell you, it is around 400 words. So, you will have to take care that you are making this story with 400 words. Okay. In fact, I am giving you a sheet. You should try to build up an ocean, not an aquarium. Okay, so do it, remake the story, and last the suitable title and moral. The title which I will tell you, that you should not refer here. You should create some new title. Okay, and then you, after listening this story, what is the moral you have learned from this story? That you will have to write it. Okay. The name of the story is The Midas Touch. Let me start the story. Listen carefully. Okay. We all know the story of the greedy king named Midas. He had a lot of gold, and the more he had, the more he wanted. The more he had, the more he wanted. He stored all the gold in the vaults. Okay? And used to spend time every day counting it. Vault means a safe place where the king used to keep his wealth. That means gold, money and some other things, ornaments and some other things. Okay, that is called vault. Bank in some good or big offices, there also the vault is available. Treasury and some other vault is available. So it's a new word, vault. Okay. One day, while he was counting his wealth, a stranger came from nowhere and said he would grant him a wish. The king was delighted and said, I would like everything I touch to turn to gold. Because he is very fond of gold. So he thought that this is a best opportunity to fulfill my wish from a stranger. He said that I would like everything I touch, it will turn gold. The stranger asked the king, "Are you sure?" The king replied, "Yes, of course." So the stranger said, "Starting tomorrow morning, with the sun rays, you will get this golden touch." That means from the next early morning itself, you will be able to get this golden touch. Okay? That means everything you will touch from next day, you will the thing will turn to gold. The king thought he must be dreaming. This could not be true. But the next day, when he woke up, he touched the bed, his clothes, and everything turned to gold. He looked out of the window and saw his daughter playing in the garden. He decided to give her a surprise and thought she would be happy. Okay? The moment he touched, but before he went to the garden, he decided to read a book. The moment he touched it, it turned into gold and he could not read it. Okay? Before going to his daughter, he thought that let me read once. And he took a book. The moment he touched the book turned to gold. And he could not read it. Then he sat to have breakfast. And the moment he touched the fruit and the glass of water, they also turned to gold. Because that stranger has told him that from very next morning, whatever he will touch, it will turn gold. He was getting hungry and he said to himself, "I cannot eat and drink gold." Just about that time, his daughter came running and he hugged her and she turned into a gold statue. There were no more smiles left. The king was surprised. The king bowed his head and started crying. The stranger who gave the wish appeared again in front of him and asked the king if he was happy with his golden touch, because the king had only wish of gold. The king thought that if I get all the gold of the earth, of the world, then I will be the happiest person. So, at that time the stranger asked him that possibly you are happy, now whatever you are touching, the things are getting gold. Okay? The king said he was the most miserable man. Miserable means unhappy person. Okay? Miserable means poor person, poor fellow. So the king said he was the most miserable man. The stranger asked, "What would you rather have? Your food and loving daughter, or lumps of gold and her golden statue? What do you want to?" Okay, the stranger again asked him. In fact, the stranger has given him the opportunity to make a choice. What you have, what you like to have. The king cried and asked for forgiveness. The king at that time realized that he did a mistake. So he started crying and asked for forgiveness. He said, "I will give up all my gold. I will give up all my wishes. I have given all my forms. Please give me my daughter." Please give me my daughter back, because without her I have lost everything of this world which I had. The stranger said to the king, now you become wiser than before. Okay, wiser means knowledgeable. And he reversed the spell. That means he returned all his earlier things, earlier wishes. Okay. The king got his daughter back in his arms, and the king learned a lesson that he never forget for the rest of his life. This is the story. I think you have listened it carefully. I am trying to tell it once again. I am repeating it once again, so that it will be more easy for you to listen once again in this video itself. You need not to reverse it once again. Okay? So, once again, you listen it carefully. Try to understand the meaning, and then you will have to remake the story with a suitable title and moral. Here the title I have given, the Midas Touch. You can give a new title, but it should be related to the story. Okay? The content of the story should be kept intact. You can remake the story. You can use your own words. I'll be happiest person to see that you are using your own words. You have understood the story and you are using your own words. That can give a better confidence in you. And I just want to see these things with each of my students. So once again, I am reading this story, or I am telling you the story, so that you can understand in a better way. You can understand all the meanings of the story, and you can have an opportunity to remake it in an easier way. The name of the story is the Midas Touch. We all know the story of the greedy king named Midas. He had a lot of gold, and the more he had, the more he wanted. He stored all the gold in his vaults, and used to spend time every day counting it. One day, while he was counting, a stranger came from somewhere or from nowhere and said he would grant him a wish. The king was delighted and said, I'd like everything I touch to turn to gold. The stranger asked the king, are you sure? The king replied, yes, obvious. So the stranger said, starting tomorrow morning, with the sun rays, you will get the golden touch. The king thought he must be dreaming. It cannot be true. Okay? But the next day, when he woke up, he touched the bed, his clothes, and everything turned to gold. He looked out of the window and saw his daughter playing in the garden. He decided to give her a surprise and thought she would be happy, because when the father will give her a surprise, definitely she will be happy. But before he went to the garden, the king decided to read a book. The moment he touched the book, it turned into gold, and he could not read it. Then he sat to have breakfast, and the moment he touched the fruit and the food and the glass of water, they also turned to gold. Now he was very unhappy. He was getting hungry, and he said to himself, I cannot eat and drink gold. Just about that time, his daughter came running, and he forgot uh, that whatever he would touch, it will turn gold. At that time, when his daughter running to him, so he hugged her, and she turned into a gold statue. There were no more smiles left. The king, now realizing his mistake, the king bowed his head. Bowed means down. The king bowed his head and started crying. The stranger who gave the wish appeared in before him once again and asked the king if he was happy with his golden touch. The king said he was not happy at all. He was the most unhappy person in this earth and most miserable man. The stranger asked, what would you rather have? Your food and loving daughter, or lumps of gold and her golden statue? That means the stranger asked the king his preference. What you want to have? Gold, golden statue, or the natural food, water, book, or his daughter? The king started crying. He said, I will give up all my gold. And the king cried and asked for forgiveness. Please give me my daughter back, because without her I have lost everything in this world. The stranger said to the king, now you became a wiser person. Wiser means knowledgeable than before. And he reversed the spell. That means he returned back the earlier status, the earlier position. The king got his daughter back in his arms, and the king was very happy, and he learned a lesson that he never forget for the rest of his life. Okay? This is the content of the story. The story is beautiful. It will be easy for you to remember the story. Only the thing that you will have to remark it. This is a small warm-up exercise, you can say, because many of the times I am giving deliberation. This deliberation will definitely help you to learn the things, learn the topics. But you are away from your exercise. This exercise is required during this mid-time, because this can improve your lot of confidence, and this lot of confidence will help you to learn in a better way, either to frame the sentences, or to speak the sentences, or to write the sentences in a correct manner. Okay, so I have taken this opportunity to tell you the story so that you can frame the story in a better way with your own perception, with your own languages. Okay, but my only suggestion is you need not to listen this story again and again. You can listen it once or at the most twice, and then you try to remake this story. Whenever I will get the opportunity to check it, to correct it, to see it from your end, I'll definitely do it. But don't take rest, because the moment you will go for the rest, the brain will be idle. The moment the brain will be idle, you may not be able to learn the new things, the things which you supposed to learn during this period while we all are idle in our home. Okay, so we are taking this opportunity, or you are taking this effort to make you reach this kind of lesson to you, so that your little engagement, your little thought on this subject matter, on this exercise, uh, doing these warm up things can help you a lot. Okay, I still believe that you all will attempt this, you all will try to frame this story once again from your end, and you will do it. I'm sure you can do it nicely if you give little bit more concentration on this uh, exercise. This exercise called listening skill. I have already written it. You will have to do it only listening the story, recalling and making the story, comprehending. Okay? So with this, I just conclude this video session with a hope that all you will try for it, and I am sure if you try for it, definitely you can do it in a better way. In fact, even it can be better the way I told you the story. I'll be happy to see that. Till then, when we are getting an opportunity to meet once again with you personally, wish all your best days and wish all your best attempt to do this exercise while you are in home. Thank you very much. Once again, I am wishing you to come again with a new video next time with some new topics which will enrich you to get or to enhance your knowledge and skill while still you are in the room and we are not getting the opportunity to interact with you personally. Thank you.